Hey, it's the last part, I think, about the rebuilding the Chromatone pitch table app that I've built with Vue 2, and now I built with Vite, Vue 3, and all those fancy, nice plugins like vueuse gesture that I can use for handling these events very nicely, very cross-platform, and I've tested it on mobile. It works, so I have plenty of tech debt. That's how you can call it. I know that on mobile I want to add some inert margin that will be used for dragging, for scrolling up and down, and the scrolling won't fire on touching these sections, and so the I can just make it react to scrolling with your mouse too, and maybe nice you can just swipe it, swipe it, back, so it may be just a little bit more robust and nice feeling to work with. But this part is for the actual sound. So I'm using Tone.js. I've used it previously just like a global script tag, so I attached it and then used it as it should be used, and I have pretty much built maybe three apps with Tone.js. It's rather easy, I suppose, but now I don't remember any really working system, so I'll just try to find out how it was done and re-implement it on my new app. I've seen, yes, this is again what is used, oscillator type. That's what we use for the oscillator. And where is the oscillator? So start context is what we need to do, and also there should be the oscillator setup. I think it's gonna be at some on mounted hook, but I can't see it. Yes, so this oscillator, yeah, so we have an oscillator like a default one for a node cell. Then on mounted we set it frequency to the frequency that we got calculated. Yeah. Then volume is minus infinity, and we connect it to the filter, and we also have the filter, but for now we won't use it. So tone oscillator is not just regular web audio oscillator, as it has the volume, and it's wrapped with some nice ways to use it. So let's start. Let's just implement the easiest, the simplest form of this, and I think one thing very needed is to extract a little bit of code out to the composable function file. Okay, so we have this store, and here are the state and the theory, and now I'll have the composables folder, have the colors.js, in which I'll have the color and text color. I'll export them. It's saved, and here I will import them. Import color and text color from at composables colors the colors. It's okay not to mention the extension. Does the file exist? Composable colors. Okay, colors JS. Of course it exists. Composables. Why not? Okay, I've created it, but vite needs to be reloaded, restarted to have this new kind of folders, basically. So now, okay, we have to give here the computed property. Oh, I forgot, it's not a function, it's computed, and I'll have everything extracted. I won't do this now, sorry. The app won't grow this much, you know. I can but maybe it's based on props active. No, it should stay here. It's okay to stay here because we just building but you know, it can be made composable, made outside of it. Just take this function away and computeds may stay here, or take all the data to the composable, but you know, I just don't need it. But maybe I'll use it for sound or for everything, I don't know. Let's for now try to get our oscillator. Use a new and how we import. So we import oscillator, if it's right, yeah, oscillator from Tone. What's the problem? Of course, new oscillator with the frequency 440 and type is given by props from pitch table, and the props is osc type. Oh, it's even higher. So sawtooth. course, sort of like that. Then we have the oscillator. If it should be to destination, yeah, just to destination connected. Okay, maybe it should have sound already, but it doesn't, and it's because we haven't started the we didn't start the oscillator first, and second, we like if we start it, it's already giving some sound some crappy sound, because the audio context is suspended. Here is the error, and we have to invoke start from action, from user action. Like, let's go to, for now, to controls, and make it like p4 bg green 300, and start like this, p4 and mx2 mr2. So this is the start, and we'll say that at click we'll just start context, and here we can import what should we import? Oh, it's in the error itself. We need to run start, so we just have start from tone, and we can just start here, refresh, and also let's not start the app, the oscillator straight away. Let's start it on drag handler, if not tap, and if voice volume is more than 0, we just start this oscillator, because now every oscillator starts, and you're lucky that you don't hear what it's like, because it's just in my phones now, in the headphones, but I'll have to change my sound source to my audio interface for us to hear. Craziness, crazy. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. So refresh, nothing is happening, nothing is started. I click start. Oh, yeah, the sound is here, the sound is with us, and it's all 440, it's just A and pitched, and I want it to be to have the pitch that that should be set with the frequency. And now I understand that maybe, yes, the frequency, that's why the frequency was going as a number, because I need this number here, not in the table frequency. So we need to have this function right in this cell, and here we are using it only once to get the hertz, but we will have hertz right from here. Yeah, and yes, and here we will have this function, and we'll have the frequency, it's reactive volume. Let's let be a frequency. Frequency is here. Frequency is 440, but we'll say that it should, oh no, it should get maybe set right there, but the cool thing is that we can have a computer here. It's really nice to have a computer here, because we'll have it will adjust if the pitch will change, and it may become real if we have to change our intonation tuning. So here we can tell it just use the calc frequency, props pitch, props octave. Yeah, the state is here, voice, okay, and the last one is that we just tell it that hertz is voice frequency, and saving, reloading, and hertz reference errors, because here it is like props hertz. That's it. Should be number get string with value. Okay, it's not a problem. We got a string with value because with calc frequency we have these two fixed, so it's already not a number but a string. But I think maybe shouldn't cut it. Yeah, we'll do it later. I think it's not a really nice thing to like this. Why isn't it? Now it should be working. Letters, frequency, BPM, no frequency for now. So this hertz value, hertz, hertz. Yes, of course we already to fix, so round is about to fixed. Yeah, it should be show like show frequency round hertz. Default is 440 and what's the problem here? Hertz is voice frequency. Maybe it's about value here. No. Voice frequency return calc frequency props note. Oh, note. It's about note props note pitch like this. Oh, come on. Yeah, props note pitch and props octave. Okay, so show me here. I can see the voice frequency. Yeah, it's a nice number. So what's not there? Why is it letters frequency and maybe I'm a little tired, but you know, the thing is it's working. I think the main thing is working. Maybe we need to find some so we have the computer, and the magic is that if we have this frequency set to this frequency, we may also have like the oscillator is here, it's already set, so we can set the oscillator frequency. Let's check how it was done. Oh no. How was it done with my old version? So we have the frequency value, like with view value set to frequency. Yeah, so like this we should be able just a little bit, not so. Yeah, these major chord, yes, and octaves work nice. Octave works nice, so really good. I think this thing is pretty straightforward next, so I'll just work about some design, refactor some kind of things, just hook up the volume to the volume of the oscillator, and just make it better, make the start just with first touch of the notes, and so on. So just one thing is the skeleton, the structure is here, and the features of the previous app are already there. And I'm interested if what's the size maybe of the final of the my apps. So let's just take a look. It was 4 megabytes. Why was it such a big thing? Of course, I have some copies, some left things, but even minified Tone.js alone is 240 kilobytes, plus Vue.js, Vue 2 was significantly larger than Vue 3, and so now with building this app we'll have some bump up, because there is a Tone.js now introduced by it. I'm very interested in the result. It's rendering, and yeah, that's it. That's 300 kilobytes for even less than, no, it's not less, it's just all the tone and a little bit more, but a little bit. And so it's lighter, and it's faster, and it's faster to develop, test, and update. I hope you think so also. I think you should try some kind of this type of development. It's not ideal, I know. I love when auto imports work, but they don't for me. I don't know why. And this is the only last point of making this coding like poetry, like I love to say like that. And I think that's it. There are many complicated questions about applications growing bigger and bigger, but on this scale I think everything is just at the tips of your fingers. We can take out some things and make them composable, and make the classes and the CSS, and even take them out. But as I said, being inside a component is and encapsulated is really nice, and we can approach it from many points. So I'll keep on building, but just regularly, without talking and without camera. And if you have some questions, just reach me out. We'll talk about that. Maybe some ideas, maybe some contributions. I'm very open source, and very like issues, PRs, and so on. And that's it. Yeah. So see you next time. Bye.